Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 20 chat.
It's episode 7.
Too much fun with that. Too much fun.
Love it.
So last time, Caitlyn nominated Scotty and Winston for eviction, but it's just a front.
It's just a fallacy.
Yeah, her plan is actually to backdoor Swaggy C, her own ally.
This can only end badly because she is lying. She's playing the middle.
Mm-hmm.
She's not really playing the middle. She's pretending.
She's playing Caitlyn.
Yeah. She's lying to one side and telling the truth to the other.
Well,
so
yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen?
She's lying to her old allies, Faute.
Right.
And she's kind of like buddying up to level 6, but I feel like level 6 is just going to throw her on the trash pile when they're done with her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so...
But Winston's still worried.
Winston's in on the plan. He knows that Swaggy is the real target, but he's still worried because you never know who has the secret power this week. You never know. Minds could change. Votes could flip.
Pawns go home.
Yeah, he's worried about that.
So, it's time to pick players for the veto.
Okay.
Caitlyn gets house guest choice.
You know she wanted to pick Tyler, but she's got to keep up appearances here. So she picks Fessy to keep her alliance cool, keep Faute cool.
And then Rachel is chosen by Scotty because he got another house guest choice.
I thought he just pulled her name.
I thought he got house guest choice.
Oh, I thought he just pulled her
because he
name.
said, I choose you.
I think he was just doing like a Pokemon thing.
Oh.
I mean, maybe he did choose her. I don't know, but I could have sworn it was just...
It seems like there's been a
her.
lot of house guest choice this season already.
I don't know.
So Winston ends up with Tyler.
Okay.
He's okay with that because Tyler is also kind of playing both sides.
Well, looking at this field of players for the Power of Veto, it's not looking good for Swaggy.
No.
Because pretty much everybody here would use the veto on somebody.
And Swaggy doesn't even get a chance to play in the veto. So this is a true backdoor if he is nominated.
Right. So Caitlyn is talking to Fessy, and she does not want him to win.
Don't win the veto.
Right, because if he wins, she's still planning on putting up Swaggy. So you know how bad it would look if she was like, yeah, Fessy, use the veto on Scotty. It's all good. And then she turns around and puts up his best friend.
Well, she tells him, don't do it, because if you win 2 in a row, you're going to be a target.
You're going to look like a threat. Yeah, people are going to target you.
And he was like, I think that's a good thing if I win 2 in a row. People won't put me up then.
Yeah, oh, what? That is like the craziest logic I've ever heard.
He's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
I mean, what do you guys
think?
Shed. Do you think that it would make people want to target you more or less? More or less likely to find yourself up on the block?
Oh my god, the doorbell's ringing. Who is it?
It's Jess and Cody from last season. Yeah, so they got to come back and host because everybody loves a showmance, right?
They had to get the vets in there somewhere, let's just say that.
And it's like a romantic theme for the Power Veto competition.
I think it's cool, you know. I did not exactly adore Jess and Cody in their season. Toward the end of their little stay there, I thought they were okay.
Well, I think a lot of people...
I was rooting for them because they were the underdog.
A lot of people got behind them because they were the only ones really willing to stand up to Paul.
Right. And when they were on The Amazing Race... That really sealed the deal for me. I really like them now, and I'm glad that they're engaged. I follow their YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. They've already bought a house down in Texas. I wish them all the best.
Okay.
Peace, love, and all the best.
What do you think about them giving Cody the robot sound effects still?
It's okay. You know what? I'm sure he was cool with it. Otherwise, he would have said...
I'm sure he's cool with the paycheck.
He would have said...
Paycheck.
No.
Yeah.
There's a lot of robots this season, so...
Yeah. Alright, well, anyway, this competition, was this the title of it?
That was the title of the website or whatever.
Dating website app thing, and it's supposed to be just for people who have played Big Brother. Is that what Nicole uses? She dates Big Brother men exclusively.
Only on the seasons that she was on.
Alright, well anyway, it's supposed to be for like former house guests to hook up or whatever.
HouseGuestsOnly.com. It's kind of like Tinder. You have to swipe.
Yeah.
Swiper, no swiping.
Right, so this was an individually timed competition, And basically...
When they had this, though, it seemed like this had gone on forever. The feeds were down.
Well, it takes them a long time in between to reset and everything.
There wasn't much to reset in this one.
Have you worked on a television show?
And it was only a 20-minute timeout, too. So, I mean, even if they dedicated an hour to each one, and that is generous, it's still, the feeds were
There's
down
a lot of work that goes on here
that.
behind the scenes. So
oh,
just
you don't
relax.
have to tell me that.
But anyway, so they would go out into the yard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it was like 100 and something degrees that day, too. And they would swipe through, read the profiles for the different former house guests, and then they had to, it was kind of like a,
one of those puzzles where there's only one solution. I can't remember,
like, the specific name for it. It's like, it's a logic puzzle.
Right. Everybody's got like 5 or 6 different rules.
You got likes and dislikes.
Right.
You gotta fit it in. You gotta put the house guests where they would go on a date.
Some of these people were no smarter than a box of rocks, though, because...
This seemed really easy.
Michelle was holding a cat, and they put her in the restaurant that said, like, no pets or whatever.
Yeah, well, it also said in her bio, I'm not going anywhere without my cats.
I know, but even if you hadn't read that and she was holding a cat, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, it seemed
no shirt,
pretty
and you
easy.
put him in the...
Yeah.
No shirt
in the restaurant.
Yeah.
So it was kind of fun to see the cardboard cutouts of some old house guests.
I'm glad that they pulled in some oldies
they
hadn't
before
used.
Season 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they hadn't used in a while.
Or sorry, before 16.
Like Jody, she only really was on there for a short time.
Well, an episode.
It's nice that they gave a little nod to McCrae because he does his All the Fixins podcast.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he's on the block, technically.
Yeah, but that other name is in there,
it's
too.
It's a Survivor one, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Big Meech.
Boogie. I don't need to see that. Cody Calafiore.
Yeah.
Hey, where you been?
And he's been acting. And Christmas. And, of course, the Messiah, Jose.
I found it a little funny to put Christmas in this one because she's actually pregnant.
I mean, a lot of these people are, like, married or dating or whatever, so.
Oh, yeah? Who's married?
Isn't Jody married?
Is she?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
It's not serious. They're not actually dating.
Well, maybe they should have picked somebody else.
This is not a real app.
Now what are they going to think? Come on. All right, well, Caitlyn really sucked at this.
Yeah.
Like, really sucked. Didn't her spirit guides help her out?
Well, Winston sucked, too. He completely timed out.
He timed out.
But before the house guests would go out there, they did these little, like, short dating profile things for themselves. How timely was it that Caitlyn was in there? Did you guys notice when she was in the HOH room, they blurred out...
Toilet flush.
Right? They blurred out the photo of her and her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this really is.
You know, at first, I was, like, behind Caitlyn because I thought...
It was exciting and fun.
She was exciting and fresh, and she brought something different to the show, and now I just feel like... Sorry for her.
Yeah, it's a lot. But anyway, Winston's little blurb was like, I'm 28 years old and I'm not dating Brett.
Really?
Sure.
Tyler freaking breezed through that, and then he even jumped over the buzzer, which was kind of
cool. Was impressive.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
He had a time of 5 minutes and 29 seconds.
The closest time was Rachel. She was 5:49, but it wasn't enough. So Tyler won the power of veto.
I don't think people give Rachel enough credit.
I think she's a really strong player. I think she's going to be great.
Kind of faded into the background right now, which is good for her.
She's got connections on both sides of the house, which is good. Okay.
She's a force to be reckoned with. You just wait. All right, so Tyler has big plans for that veto. He wants to use it on Scotty.
Right. He thinks if he uses it on Scotty, he's going to be able to pull him over to work with him. And he's just going to leave Winston out there because he doesn't want people to know that he's kind of working with Winston too. Right. So it's kind of a win-win to use it on Scotty. Well, as long as Winston doesn't freak out.
Tyler might have big plans, but Caitlyn is getting cold feet. And Tyler is having to rein her ass back in on this plan.
I'm sure also she loved the attention, you know?
Let's hear it.
What?
Say the line in the Caitlyn voice.
Oh, okay. Wait, I can't even think now. Wait, okay. She's all like, Oh, I don't know if I should do this. Like, Tylee, what do you think? Should I do it? Should I put up Swaggy? He said I'm a cannonball.
Nice. All right, so now after she's done with her little crush, Tyler, she pulls in Fessy, the OG.
Her other crush.
Yeah, the OG crush.
Yeah, and she lies to him. She's like, yeah, I want Tylee to use the veto on Scotty, but I'm gonna put up Angela.
Why would you do that?
Because she doesn't want it to get back to Swaggy and this whole thing to blow up, and she made up her mind.
But doesn't she realize how stupid that is?
Well, I mean, there's pros and cons.
Incredibly stupid.
There's pros and cons both ways.
There's no pros there.
She did not want any of her old allies to sway her and get her to change her mind. She wanted to go through with
There's no pros there. There's none.
Only amateurs.
Exactly. So the doorbell rings again and everybody's like,
what?
Oh my God!
Alright, so Rachel got the crap app this week and she chose Yell, which was a play on Yelp.
A portly, yelly man comes busting into the house. He was a cross between Newman from Seinfeld and I live in a van down by the river.
It was a lot like that because he's wearing like the suit. So he's supposed to be like an angry reviewer and it just like...
He always gives 0 stars.
No offense to everyone, but it was basically like the Big Brother fandom. We're always yelling. We're always yelling. You gotta laugh at yourselves, guys. We're always yelling. Right? There was always something wrong. There's always something to criticize.
Well, he rips Rachel a new one every time he comes in the house. Mm-hmm. He tried to play good cop, bad cop and asked her for a cup of coffee.
Oh my God, and he spit it out.
Spit it out everywhere.
What was like your favorite Yell episode?
I
liked the mid-sleep one. That was pretty funny.
The sleep one where he like... And she hit her head on the bed.
Did she?
It sounded like she hit her head on the headboard.
Also...
Or at least they gave that sound effect, I think.
I like the diary room one.
Yeah.
He surprised her in the diary room. That was pretty funny.
He better take it easy. The way he was sweating and everything, I'm afraid for him having a cardiac event or something.
I hope not. I also liked when he drew in the pin wall thing.
I didn't like that as much as the wake up from dead sleep.
Well, I thought Rachel handled it really well.
She did. She's a good sport.
It was only for 24 hours, so like it wasn't even a big deal.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Only for 24 hours. You mean like when they had to kick that soccer ball into the goal?
I feel like that's a lot worse.
It's just 24 hours.
Yeah, this was not a big deal compared to that.
All right, well, Caitlin...
She's got to tell somebody what she's going to do or she's going to explode.
So she pulls aside Haley. And she's like, I'm going to do something really bad. And
I'm going to do something that's really effed up.
I'm going to pretend that I'm Julie and I'm going to F up someone's shit.
For real, though.
Yeah.
So Haley's like, is it me? And Caitlin's like, no. So Haley's like, excellent. I don't care what you do.
Everything you do, as long as it's not me.
You know what? We gotta give Haley some credit because she knows what she's doing. She knows how to play this game. Mm-hmm. As long as it's not you in these early weeks, fine, you know?
Yeah, it's gotta be somebody.
And she's acting like she's okay with whatever Caitlin's about to do, but like she's not.
Shouldn't she have been like, wait a minute, isn't...
Not with a personality like Caitlin, because Caitlin, if you start questioning her, she's gonna flip like that, start freaking out on you. You gotta handle her with the kid gloves, you know?
Well, on the outside, Haley was all like, mm-hmm. And on the inside, she was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, because she was like, oh, is it Swaggy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, Haley goes and tells Rockstar. And Rockstar's like, what?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she is pissed. She's upset. But she does a really good job also of not sharing this with the Alliance.
Well, she goes to talk to Fessy, and she realizes that Fessy is totally clueless. He thinks Angela's going up. So
she's got to freaking sit there when Fessy's like, this is so great. We're gonna get Angela out. And Rockstar's just like, I don't feel good about this. I don't trust Tyler.
No.
But seriously, I thought for sure this was going to get back to Swaggy before it happened. you know, after she told Haley and then Haley told
Yeah.
Rockstar. I thought they were just going to keep telling everybody. But they sealed that off. I think they're going to be in a lot of trouble, though, when it gets out eventually that they knew about it ahead of time.
Well, Caitlyn has a little chat with Fessy up in the HOH room.
Yeah.
She doesn't exactly tell him that she's putting up Swaggy, but she's like...
Oh, wait, no, this is the hammock right before the ceremony.
Oh, I thought it was up in the HOH.
No, you're thinking of the other one.
Okay.
This is in the hammock.
She's like, I'm going to do something really bad.
Are you still going to be my friend?
He's like, what are you doing? A hug.
What are you doing? Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
like, will you give me a hug? And he's like, no.
He still didn't know for sure what it was.
I mean, I think he got the clue.
All right.
Because they had talked about it previously, that eventually Caitlyn was going to go after Swaggy and Bailey, but he thought that that was going to be like a few weeks at least down the line. At least not until like jury. So then it was time.
Well, Tyler uses the veto. He takes Scotty down.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty's all like, yes.
Yeah, so then Caitlyn
I rolled a perfect 20.
Caitlyn, critical hit. Caitlyn starts getting up and she's like, like she's already crying and everybody's just like, what the hell is going on here?
Was she crying though? Because it almost seemed like she was laughing at one point.
No, I don't think she was laughing.
Cry?
I don't think she was laughing. It looked like she was actually crying, but it was super dramatic. And they're just like, what's going on here? Why would she be crying if she's putting up Angela? This doesn't make sense. So then Fessy is whispering to Swaggy, like, she told me that she's gonna do something crazy. So, like, I don't know.
So, while she does, she puts up Swaggy and jaws were dropping.
That is the second face from Bailey in 1 week.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Swaggy sat there for like ever after the ceremony.
I felt so bad for him.
I did too. He got, and that sucks. That really sucks. And I think she just went about this the whole wrong way.
Yeah, I don't think she handled it well. I mean, I can't blame her for wanting to go after him because you don't have a ton to go off of in these early weeks. So when she heard that he was talking about her in that way, I can't fault her for that. But at the same time, I kind of want Swaggy to stay.
I really want Swaggy to stay right now. I really hope they can flip this and get him to stay. Mm-hmm. I have no use for Winston, so he is not entertaining in the least.
Yeah.
I would love to see Swaggy stay. And
it would be crazy.
Yeah. Please, Big Brother, make it happen.
It would be crazy.
What do you guys think in the comments? Do you want to see Swaggy stay or do you want to see Swaggy go?
Just that hurt on his face was like gut-wrenching to watch.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments.
And until next time, much love.